Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TEW 2016. Don't be fooled by the title. I am just an idiot and forgot to change what the title is. We are playing our WWCW save, and we're back. How's everyone doing? That I believe. Well, that wasn't. Yeah. How you doing, Leon? How are you, man? Oh, what is? No. How you doing, Charlie? For some reason, our our company has decided, our developmental company has decided to make bad blood with every company. Don't know why. So, to catch everyone up, because we haven't done this for a while, last show we did was a WWCW Full Brawl. We had scheduled AJ Styles versus Kurt Hennig as the main event, but Kurt Hennig went down with an injury, so we made it into a chamber match. Got a decent result there, and we had a pretty good show overall. So, we're back, and we'll be getting 3PW. I just want to check what they're doing. 3PW. 3P Wrestling not on this list? Anyway. So I want to check what storylines we got going. Gambler versus Rhino is going for another week. Hardys and Nash, TV title, women's title, and world title. What are we missing on that list? It's Joe and Thingy. Okay, and Ric Flair needs a new feud as well. So also, if you weren't here, we started booking the idea for Starcade. We're gonna have Raven win the Rumble. So what does everyone want to run on? What's the plan for doing? Are we going to have Raven give up his title tonight? Is that what we're doing? Big Show, Austin. Okay. Wanted to have Raven give up his title. How's our national battles doing? Still not in the draw list because of Stone Cold. It's fine. Oh, locker instance, that's good. Oh, I need to auto push everyone. Do it at an angle so he doesn't get pissed. Yeah, I thought I was going to do that. He's going to give it up, and then we're going to have a... I think we're going to have a tournament for the title. I think that'll do quite well. So we'll have a tournament for the title. I was having a tournament idea in my head on People on Thunder, so that could be quite fun. Just like WWE are doing in real life, actually. Oh, did anyone watch Raw last night? What did people think of Raw? I thought it was pretty good. Not enough Christian. I needed more Christian in my life. Have him lose it to someone. Have AJ win for the first world title. What do you mean AJ's already got his world title? AJ's already won. When was the last time you watched, Charlie? For the vacant title? Hang on, sorry, I just need to have Eric. It's nice to have Eric open a show again. There we go. Right. So storyline wise, oh yeah, we still got the Gambler. That's all right, man. Still got the Gambler versus Rhino going on, and we need a new feud for Flair, but we'll deal with that. I'm sick with yeah. I honestly, Leon, I thought that there was for a title match, and I thought Flair had won the title from Asuka, and I almost killed myself this morning. I was like, oh my god, they can't have put that title on her again. But no, it wasn't. But no, it doesn't make any sense. Also, by the way, guys, apparently I'm really looking forward to Backlash actually. The idea for Backlash, guys, is I think I mentioned this before, but I have me and Sit Down Mark, or Andy, as you guys know him, we were planning to do something for Money in the Bank, like review it and stuff. But obviously he was in hospital and I was doing other things, so we couldn't do it. But we might do it for Backlash, so that will go on his channel, and I think he's back in time for that, so which should be good. Um, so this feud is going to end, and then the tag titles is still going on. So I have Leon come up with a plan for the Gambler. What am I going to do here? Let's have the Outsiders come out. No, let's not have the Outsiders come out. Let's have. Alright, so Jeff and Matt come out and say we beat the Outsiders last night, and we don't think they deserve another deserve a shot. Deserve is going to be, there you go. I like how you can fill more words in if you just misspell it. That's great. Jeff and Matt Hardy, and then Kevin and Scott Hall. It's nice that you can just put overness on these guys, and it doesn't really matter. What is Jeff's promo skills? At the Gambler show, a new set for Full House, saying this was paid for him by him beating Rhino, as his odds were great. Nice. Oh, Matt's microphone skills are better. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, we will do that. Oh, so you can drag. Oh, you can drag them in. Thank you, Leon, for telling me that. I honestly didn't know that was a thing. We have Tyson Ducks pick up the win after outside interference finish. Interference on Matt Hardy by Kevin Nash, of all people. There you go. So, the Gambler is on his new set of Full House, saying, I paid for this by beating Rhino. My odds are great. Almost. Rhino. Odds are great. Gambler, Maria, and then Rhino, and Heyman. Microphone, sex appeal, menace, and overness. Off screen. Actually, probably microphone for him as well. Good. Is the Gambler else going to do anything tonight, or is that it? So there's one, two, three, 1, 2. We need another storyline for Raw. I'll think of something. Oh, we need a new. I just realised we need a new. Who won the Pathway Championship last night? Or the. It was ages ago we did it. Ken Anderson won it. Ah, so Ken needs to defend his title. What, have the Gambler wrestle Brian? Pathway title and have Ken Anderson go over. Nice. Alright. So the Gambler and Brian. Is this to check how you know they work together? Because I know we want to have the Gambler go for a mid-card title, so... and have him win due to botch interference by Rhino. Okay, I'll give it 20 minutes. The Gambler wins. Is he going to win the title or just win? By Rhino. And then I need a new storyline for... I'll think of something next week for him. Okay. So, AJ comes out and says, I beat all 5 men last Sunday. I can and will beat 1 man tonight. Just win, save the title match until Starrcade. Good idea. These are only main eventers now. Shit. Oh, hang on. Good. I was checking that the Gambler is still a main eventer. That's good to see. Let's try out Chavo Guerrero against AJ Styles. Give it 25 minutes. And have AJ go over. Oh, you know, it goes slightly longer. Nice. 28 minutes. Beautiful. Let us run this card for tonight. Shibana versus TJ. As heavy as the Gambler has been pushed, he's never won a belt. That's true. He's never held title glory. He's like Sami Zayn. Ken Anderson versus PD Williams got a 67. X Promo got a 93. Kira and Natty got a 72. Jeff and Matt got a 79. Icons Unlimited versus the Hardys got an 80. That's nice. The Gambler and Maria segment got a 73. Brian and the Gambler. Gambler in-ring performance of 80 now. That's nice. AJ's promo got a 90, and Chavo versus AJ got a 679. Hello, Scratchy. Yes, he did hold it not very long though, did he? But that's not his fault, to be fair. What did SmackDown do? Big Show defeated Scott Steiner by DQ. Wow. What a main event match. Male. Nitro rating 16.55. Very nice. That is going to be fun. Going to be fun build, yeah. Oh, Toby Nathan signs for PP Wrestling. Nice. So, what's the plan for Thunder then? We're gonna have Raven lose his title, and who's he gonna give it to? Recovery for Kurt Hennig. That's good. Kid Cash claims a belt. Jimmy Yang rising. Nice. PP balls to the wall. Kid Cash defeated Ghost Green. Green Ghost. Did you hear that MVP and Kevin Dunn got into an argument over promo working at Backlash as promo and Orton versus Edge is pre-taped? Also, Orton versus Edge is fantastic, apparently. If we can get it right here, it'll be even greater, yeah. Rest show live thing, pre-show was pre-taped as MVP. I think the actual match is pretty good. How long have we got on medical stuff? Punk is back in 2 months. Raven is got 2 days, but we can still give it up, right? Even if he's injured. He's working through it, so that's good. Stuff on an aeroplane. Right. Oh, I need to have. I just remembered I need to have. So, Ken Anderson now needs to be on both shows. And Air Paris needs to be on Thunder. In angles, yes, it won't affect him. That's good. I was just thinking of that song. Nice. I'm good at singing songs, man. Shelton Benjamin versus Ken Anderson, and then this will be for the Pathway title with Ken winning. This to the original album today as the first. Oh, that's nice. Is that? Oh, by the way, man, is that all that shit that happened to you yesterday been sorted out? Or got any better? Oh, sorry, super crazy. Oh, that's maybe the pre-show. Right, good. Right, in the opening segment, should we have Eric take the title off him, like we did to Jiri? But that's not exactly my fault. Sort of needs statement from which Dunn and company going to assess. Okay, that's good, man. Yep. Who should we just vacant it? Just passed for a few weeks. 2 people scrapped it. Lost my internship as COVID and personal shit. What else can go wrong? Hopefully not a lot. Get him to pass it to Abyss. Ooh, very nice. Did that save it? Yeah. Right. Eric announced the card, and all right. So Eric's just okay. Eric announced the card and calls Raven out. Announce the card when Raven comes out and announces he is giving the title to Abyss. And you know the best thing about this as well? Not only does this promote Abyss up the card, it also means Raven can go to Styles when they fight. Say, Styles, I've never lost a title in this business, and you have. I gave my title up voluntarily. All right, that's a good starting match, and then we can have let's have Abyss defend his title for the first time. I don't know if that will count. Oh, Finley's not a main eventer anymore. Ah, who is a main eventer? Ray is main eventer again. Nice. I want to have right. This should we have Sean O'Haire still go for the title? Yeah. Should we have Sean O'Haire still go for the title? By the way, because we could add Joe into this feud. Because I was thinking maybe Joe deserves a shot at the title. Yeah. Okay. Is that yeah to leaving Sean O'Haire or having Samoa Joe in this feud? Joe can go for it after the thing. To be fair. I want to have Abyss have a match. Let's have Abyss fight. Let's have Abyss fight Fit Finley. Give it 10, 50, alright, and then have Abyss go over. Do a triple threat. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do right. Let's add Samoa Joe to this feud. Yeah. Okay. After I've got this. I've got this set up. After the match, Joe stands on the ramp and says, "Abyss, I'm not scared. I want your title." Oh, title. Finley put out the young guys. Man, he would he would do it in. Would he do it in real life? I think he would. What's Samoa Joe's microphone skills? It must be high, right? 71. That's not as high as I thought it would be. Right. We also need a new feud for. I realise we need a new feud for Ric Flair. What what should we have Ric Flair's feud be? There's not really a lot of people that we can have wrestle him. Sorry, that's Nitro. That's. I want to see if there's maybe an upper mid carder we can use. Not Blackman. Mark Gingerack. Okay. All right. Rick. Yeah. Versus. I like Mark Gingerack. That's not a bad feud. It will help. Obviously, Gingerack's not going to win a lot of the matches, but maybe we can have him win a few. And I'll add Prince Devitt to make them do stuff in this feud. And Chris Harris and James Storm. Lovely. Let's have Mark Jindrak have a match. So Mark Jindrak is going to have a match against against Joey Ryan. got a lot of J's. Let's give them... Yes. Face against each of the horsemen, exactly. We'll have Mark Gingerat pick up a win here. And then after the match... Mark is in the ring. In the ring and is jumped by the horsemen. So Mark Gingerak, Ric Flair, Prince Devitt, James Storm, Chris Harris. Right, so on selling, on overness, on overness, on overness, on overness. Right, next storyline we need. Ginger Arc, I've just spelled that. I'll just put Mark versus Mark. There we go. It's not Mark Calloway. Right, there we go. Versus Mark. Beautiful. So other storylines we got on this show. We got the women's match as well. So I need to have a women's division match. Let's have. So you still got Sarah Del Rey going for it. I think this will put Sarah Del Rey up their card. This is my hope, anyway. Let's have her beat Jazz. Do you like Jazz? Let's get 15 minutes and have Sarah Del Rey go over. And we can have... I like how Akira is now in our 2020 save. In the year 2020. And she still... Does she still wrestle, like, now? Like in Japan? Akira is on the ramp and says, Sarah, you impressed me. You get another shot. Right. Right. AJ comes out and says, well, Kurt, it looks like you're back. Well, you can face me, I suppose. Well, AJ is just like the ultimate heel in this. I kind of like it. Who is Kurt Hennig going to fight tonight? Let's have him fight Rey Mysterio and make sure it's Kurt Hennig and not Raven. Let's give it 20 minutes and have Kurt go over. Strong match back for Kurt Hennig. And then we can have, after the match, AJ beats down Kurt with a chair. Do you hear the voices in your ears? Do. Selling overness. That's menace. And then it goes 7 minutes anyway. Right, let's run this card. This should be a nice thunder. Right, Shelton Benjamin versus Ken Anderson got a 67. That's nice. Benjamin seemed off his game. Okay. Rick Michaels versus TNT. He won with a low blow. Wow. Very good. Freestyle 7 called Eric announces the card when Raven comes out and announces he is giving the title to Abyss. Abyss is now your TV champion. Abyss versus Fit Finley got a 77. And that segment got a 92. That's awesome. Abyss is hot. Mark Jindrak versus Joey Ryan. That's the first time we've used Jindrak. 54. That segment got an 84. That's not bad. Sarah Del Rey versus Jazz got a 51. Akira versus Sarah Del Rey got a 66. AJ Styles and Kurt Hennig got an 89. Kurt and Ray got a 75. And the main event got an 100. 82. So, Abyss is now our TV title, which is good. Anything interesting on here? No. Thunder 15. Awesome. There you go. Brian Davis in this. Graduated from Shawn Michaels' San Antonio Wrestling Academy. What you were looking for? Raven is fully fit. Raven is back. That's nice. How did HW Gorge away 2 and HW Saturday Night got a 51. That's not bad. How did Big PP do? 68. Okay, good. Scott Norton forgotten. Aw, sorry, Scott. Raven's fully fit and decisions. Sure. Bring up someone for the from Dev for the night. Okay. Who do you have in mind? I just want to see this. So yeah, our TV champion now. Raven defended it 6 times and never lost it, which is nice. How the Gambler in a pre-show match. Okay. Oh, the prestige of this title has gone down a bit. No, it's not, it was so high, to be fair. How the Gambler in a pre-show match. Okay. Cool. Oh, WWF Unforgiven 2003. What was the main event? Undertaker to be Edge to retain the WCW Heart. And Kurt Angle defeated Scott Steiner for the WWF World title. Yes, Scott Steiner is no longer champion. That is good. That he's no longer champion. Oh, the company might actually do well now. Oh no! It's not what we want. Why is Ron Simmons always headed for injury? Why? Have a segment with the dev guy and the gambler gambling with the gambler winning. Saying this is like him and Rhino where he is just going to keep winning. Show a big stack of chips beside him. Wow, that's one hell of a segment. Okay. So take your pick from developmental. Anyone you like. Remember, Rhino off screen. Always, my friend, always. Apart from that time I didn't do it. Obviously, you can't really tell exactly who they are, but you know our developmental brand, surely. Okay. Eddie Edwards. Alright. Borrow Eddie Edwards. Good. And he's going to have a pre-show match against the Gambler. Eddie Edwards should be, honoured. Right, how long does it go and who goes over? Well, I don't... to say who goes over. I can tell you exactly who goes over. The Gambler goes over. And then, do you want the segment where they have the gambling later in the show? Not on the pre-show, I presume. T.J. Wilson, Ken Anderson. Ooh. Eric announces the kid. Eric Bischoff. Also, I need a new. I know we want to have Brian versus the Gambler probably after World War III, I'd say. But we need a new feud for him. We have no US title feud. So I need a mid carder from Nitro. Take your pick. Who would you like to see fight Brian for the title? Oh, that makes some sense. Right. WWCW US title. Brian Danielson versus Kevin Steen. Beautiful. That should go well. Oh, so let us run. Let's have a women's match to open the show, as I always do. So have Akira take on Gay. Let's try Ivory. They have a good match quality, Ivory and Akira. Give them 20 minutes to do some magic on the opening show. Right, and then after that we're gonna have this one hell of a segment afterwards. So the Gambler and Eddie Edwards. The Gambler and Eddie are playing poker with the Gambler winning. He says, just like this, I will always. Just like this game. Yep, this game I win. Right, let's give this 10 minutes. What do you want Eddie Edwards rated on, by the way? Also, I just realized Maria needs to be there as well. What's Eddie Edwards' best thing? He's not got a bad microphone, actually. 76. I rate him on microphone. 76 is not bad on microphone. Right, so the Rhino is off screen. Maria is on screen. I think his best stat is microphone. It is. And then we need Rhino to. So Rhino's going to have a match. Who would you like Rhino's match to be? Okay, doesn't matter. I will have Rhino take on. I'll have Rhino take on a low mid card. It doesn't really matter. Nova. Give it 15 minutes and have Rhino win. Rhino to be kept strong. Good. And then we need so they're going to have a backstage beatdown. We're going to have Jeff and Matt beatdown. He started so well. He did, yeah. No, we did start really well. Actually, that's probably a bit long. 5 minutes. And then we can have a 1-on-2 handicap match between Kevin Nash, Jeff Hardy, and Matt Hardy. Give it 15 minutes and have Jeff go over. Beautiful. Next segment, I need okay, so there's a few things I need to set up. Alright, so let's have Kevin comes out and says, day one when I came down here, I showed that I'm great. I want Brian. It's good. It's a great start. So Kevin Steen, and we can have Brian off of screen. I'm guessing Kevin Steen's microphone skills are good. Yes. So then let's have Kevin Steen take on Juice. Oh my god, Juice Thunder Liger has got down to a mid-carder. Cena's now a mid-carder as well. This is a match destined to happen. Let's have Steen go over. Right. So any other storylines I need to do on this show? Nope, I'm just going to have AJ have a match. AJ comes out and says, I want someone in the back. Give it 2 minutes, have AJ just cut a 2-minute promo, and then have a probably about 20-minute match, probably. So have AJ and Sting go at it. Probably 15 minutes, actually. Oh, we can have it go 2 more minutes. Yay. Nice. Right, let's run the show. Actually, I might get that 15 and then make that go 20 minutes. Just to make that match. Right, let's run the show. This is going to be good. Eddie Edwards and the Gambler getting a 72. Gambler in-ring performance of an 80 there. Eddie Edwards is performing in-ring. Nice. Teddy Wilson and Ken Anderson got a 64. X Promo got an 88. Akira and Ivory got a 77. The Gambler, Eddie Edwards, and 74 got really good. The Gambler's a real star in this segment. Awesome. And Rhino versus Nova got a 69. Jeff, Matt, and Scott Hall got an 88. Kevin Nash and the Hardys got an 83. Kevin Steen's promo got a 64. Kevin Steen and Cena got a 73. AJ's promo got a 73. AJ and Sting got an 81. Nice. Very good. 82 overall show. Not bad at all. So again, 89, Scott Steiner went to a no contest with Steve Austin. In the main event, every match goes to the main event. John Cena is a star in the making, yep, and TJ Wilson doesn't connect with the fans, and a 16.43 rating. Awesome. Eddie Edwards getting the rub last night. Rubbing with the Gambler. Web victory for Kenta Kabushi. Kenta. Not they Kenta, I don't think. Oh. The Rock stars in the Rundown. Produced by Vince McMahon, The Rundown stars The Rock in his follow-up major action movie. Shit. have made no comment. I just made my comment. Shit. Damn it, Meltzer. That's not too bad. Could have been worse. Fucking Meltzer. $104,000. Great. Fucking Dave Meltzer, honestly. Kira was fine form before the show. Yay! Shaggy Dope and Cashmere. Yay! Ric Flair and Rick Michaels. Yay! It's okay, hire him to sack him again. We'll just keep doing it. It's just a loop. Pick best arena. Okay, good. Let's auto push everyone. Right. So this will be Shelton Benjamin. Actually, no, let's have Frankie Zarin. Frankie Zarin and Ken Anderson used to have good matches. And this will be his fourth defense, and he'll make his fifth one at the pay-per-view. And then we'll just have another match. I like having Shelton Benjamin wrestle because I think he could be a real star in the future. As we all know. Just have to get him there. Benjamin's going pre-show. Yay! Right. So, Eric announces the card. Eric Bischoff, microphone, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we're gonna start the night off with a women's match. It'll be Akira and Meko Satomura. Lovely. Let's give this 25 minutes. See what they can do. Have Akira go over after botched interference on Meko Satomura by Sarah Del Rey. Right. And then there's things. Okay, so let's have Ric Flair. So Ric Flair comes out and says, Mark, I want to beat down everyone on this roster, including scum like you. Wow. Ric Flair cutting the promo of his life here. Ric Flair, probably not the promo of his life. Ric Flair, Prince Devitt, Chris Sabin. Sorry, not Chris Sabin, I always get that wrong. Chris Harris and James Storm with Mark Gingerack off screen. So, microphone, overness, 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 and I don't know what Mark Gingerack's best stat is. I will quickly check. Mark Gingerack's best stat is Menace. That makes most sense. And then the first person Mark Gingerack's going to take on, so it'd be Mark Gingerack versus maybe the least, the least popular member of the Horsemen, Chris Harris. And Mark Gingerack goes over. Next segment will be, alright, so let's have, so Raven comes out with his flock and says, I might not be champion anymore, but Abyss is. Joe, Sean, come at. Joe, Sean, dead. I was going to put dead. There we go. So, Raven. God, it is annoying writing out all these names. It's the problem with massive stables. It's not even a massive stable, it's 4 people. Joe and... I'm just lazy. Joe and Sean. And then what we're going to have do is it's going to be they're going to team up. Oh my god! Actually, no, that'll be on the post. So it'll be tonight. It'll be Joe versus Sean O'Hare, which will end. So I'll give them 15 minutes, and it will end in a draw after a double DQ finish after interference on Joe by Abyss and interference on Sean O'Hare by Abyss. I don't know if that'll work, but fuck it, we'll give it a go. So just the main event now. So AJ comes out and says, "Well, Kurt, I wouldn't show your face again. You're too old, man. Give it up." AJ Styles, Kurt Hennig. It's going well. This is a good show. And AJ Styles is going to take on Rey Mysterio Jr. After the match, AJ is in the ring when Kurt attacks with his own chair, but before he can get some damage, oh, his own chair. There you go, that'll do. 8 minutes. AJ Styles. I wish you could write more, but it's just a pain in the ass to do the other system, and we all know it doesn't really work that well. Also, not on microphone, on selling, not off screen, on screen, and not scripted. 1, 2, 3. Right, let us run this show. So next week is October. It's Halloween Havoc week, and it's New Worker week. Frankie Kazarian versus Ken Anderson got a 61. That's nice. Sean Benjamin and Rick Michaels got a 65. X Promo got a 94. Akira and Meko got a 78. Ric Flair, Prince Devitt. Oh, Mark Jarrett was on screen. My bad. 79 there. Mark Jarrett versus Chris Harris got a 60. These will go up every time. Raven Abyss, Jimmy Jacobs, and Perry Saturn got an 85. Joe and Sean O'Hare got an 85. They got good chemistry. That's good. AJ Styles promo got 100. AJ and Rey Mysterio got an 83, and AJ and Kurt Hennig got a 90. Nice. AJ Styles is just the best in this mod. We've built him up so well. Honestly. Thunder getting fantastic reviews. Thank you. 17.31. Nice. Is AJ always this good in this mod? Like, honestly, I didn't think he would be. Like, I know he's fantastic, but yeah. Big PV got a 62, and HW Saturday Night got a 48. That's not bad. George A. Estrada hurt bad. Oh no. Little darling. It is the new month of October. Let's find out what news we've got first of all. Any interesting news? No interesting news, but maybe some new people entering wrestling of October. New workers. Ricochet. I saw Ricochet. He's only 14 years of age. but he gets a developmental contract. 14. That's fine. It's fine. Eddie Kingston. Las Sombra. Max Comic. Anyone else recognize any people on that list? La Sombra, Eddie Kingston and Amy. Okay. I don't mind taking people for developmental brands. I like them. And La Sombra. And Amy. Okay, right. There you go. Beautiful. Right, let's run. Okay, that's good. What's male? National battles, where you finished last out of Europe and last in the USA. Doesn't surprise me. Right, let us advance to Tuesday. Have a good one, Scratchy. Have a good evening, man. The Macho Man turns hardcore rapper. Nice. Professional wrestling manager Johnny Fairplay has gained overnight infamy, causing an outrage on the US smash hit TV show Survivor. It's not the one I want. War is war. Edge Christian went to a no contest with The Undertaker and Chris Jericho. Nice. Great. I'm really glad about the God, why is there always so many? Oh no, these are just all Teddy BRC giving tips. What is the gambler's psychology now? It must be massive. So 90. What's Tyson Dux's? 81. What's John Cena's? J. Oh. IG2. Wow. Awesome. Now, come together. Right, so let's have P.D. Williams and T.J. Wilson. Last Sombra is currently in WWE. Really? Who is he in WWE? Is he Last Sombra? Like, I probably recognize if you told me his name. Unless it is just Last Sombra. I just didn't recognize it. Right. Oh, Eric announces the card. Mandre. I recognize the name. Okay, just change it. Oh, Almas. Oh. That's what he was. Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was Almas. Things you learn every day, eh? Honestly. Let's try Akira versus Gail Kim. I like Cien Almas. It's 20 minutes is probably too long for Gail Kim. Let's give it 18. He also helped Naito back in 2014. Oh, nice. So what's the plan for the Gamble and Rhino this week? Leon, I think you're the only one here now, but you know, I don't mind streaming to one person. But there's possibly more people here. I'm just probably an idiot. US titles. So I need Kevin Steen to have a match. Actually, let's have Brian have a match with Kevin Steen. Okay. Brian comes out and says Steen can get his shot, but I have more. The Gambler and Rhino brawl throughout the backstage area. Okay, get his shot, but I can beat him. Brian Danielson, microphone, Kevin Steen, overness, off screen. So we're going to have Brian have a match. Brian's going to have a match against, ooh, Dustin Rhodes. Let's give it 20 minutes. Have Dustin go over after outside interference finish. Interference on Brian Danielson from Kevin Steen. Beautiful. The Gambler and Rhino have a wild brawl throughout the backstage area. Let's give it 10 minutes. A Gambler and Rhino. Overness, menace. Beautiful. Signal is calling. Are you looking forward to Backlash, Leon? I don't know if you've watched much to know what's going on at Backlash. Gonna have backstage beatdown this time. This time it's gonna be Kevin Nash and Scott Hall beating down Jeff Hardy. Ha ha ha. So then we can have a 1-on-2 match between Matt and Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Oh. And we're going to have Scott go over. Is that all the storylines on this show? Yes, it is. So, AJ says, obviously, I'm looking forward to it. Matches should be fine. Yeah, I think apparently the as I was saying earlier, the Edge Orton one, even though it's pre-taped, is actually really good. Says Eddie, let's dance. I also to the New Japan shows. Oh yeah, New Japan's coming back, isn't it? Right, let's run the show. PD Williams says TJ Wilson got a 57. Shibata and Amazing Red got a 63. X Promo got an 89. Akira and Gale got a 69. Brian's promo got a 65. Brian and Dustin got an 80. Dustin sustained a percussive ankle stretch. Good. The Gambler and Rhino. A 90 segment there from those two. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall and Jeff got an 85. Matt and the Outsiders got an 82. AJ's promo got a 93. And the main event only got a 75. We have done this match quite a bit, to be fair. That's fine. 81. It's not bad. New match of the year. Oh, God. Austin and The Undertaker went to defeated Steve Austin by DQ. Nice. Injury for Dustin Rhodes. Good. It's also awesome. Dustin Rhodes injured. Amazing Red doesn't connect with the fans. Amazing Red doesn't connect with the fans. Natty's contract's ending. She's a freelancer, isn't she? I kind of want Natty in our company. She does quite a lot of stuff for us. So I will just quickly Natty. None. So Natty. Let's negotiate Natty. Let's give her 3 more years on her contract. Nice. Advance to Thursday. Let's keep going. Anything else? Brian Maxman to tire. Scott Hall body type change is now rated average. Oh. God damn it, Scott Hall. Oh, okay, right. Ricochet is mine. Eddie Kingston is mine. The Sombra is mine. And Amy is also mine. Nice. Ricochet is going to be in developmental for some time, I feel. He's only 14 years of age in this. Dirty new. Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, do you think we should try and make a? Do you think we should create an alliance in this world? We've done it in our 2020 save. Do you think we should do it in our 2016 save? We don't really need to. Okay. Is it just for smaller companies you'd say we do it for? So Calval has morale issues. Pick best venue. Power Rangers. So let's do Frankie Kazarian, Shelton Benjamin. Right, exclude booked. Rick Michaels and TNT. Yeah, we can, if you like, WCW and New Japan had a working agreement for years. Oh, okay. But we're not WCW, Leon. Remember that. This isn't WCW. Definitely not. Eric announces the card. We just have a very similar name, and we also all of our pay-per-views are named all of the ones that they are in WCW. But let's ignore that. Right, let's start off with a women's match. Let's go with Akira versus Jazz. See with P1. Yeah, he so Charlie got rid of him because he didn't like him. To be honest, he was being annoying and rude. So we decided to get rid of him. Um, Also, he sort of tried to make it like all the things. I know he had problems seeing the stream and stuff, but no one else has the problems except him. Like, I didn't want to try and change up. I didn't want to close the stream and try and fix it for him just because he had issues with the stream. Akira is attacked by Sarah Del Rey. Fair enough. Yep. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you understand as well. That's good. Did it. He hasn't actually come on today. We were gonna ban him yesterday, but we didn't. So. Right. So I need. Our next match will be. So it'll be Mark Gingerak taking on James Storm. Now this should be a better match, I'd say. I need to get this one 20 minutes and have Mark go over again. But after the match, Mark is attacked by the Horsemen when Flair says, "Next week you fight the Prince," which is a very nice line. I like that. So Mark Jindrak, James Storm, Chris Harris, Prince Devitt, and Ric Flair. Tell everybody don't this stray. Alright, and then next thing we need to have is we're gonna have Raven. Oh, not all claps. Raven comes out and says, "Joe, Sean, you will fight Abyss at the pay-per-view, but tonight you both face Jacobs, face J and P. Jacobs and Perry Saturn." Abyss is like, I like how Abyss. Would you say in this feud Abyss is sort of like Raven's bodyguard? Like, I know Raven doesn't need a bodyguard because he's Raven, but I kind of like Abyss being there. Perry Saturn, Jimmy Jacobs, Samoa Joe, and Sean O'Haire. And then we're going to have a tag match with Sean O'Haire, Samoa Joe versus Jimmy Jacobs and Perry Saturn. Pretty much, he's the heavy muscle. Yeah, I like it. Right, give it 20 minutes, and it's going to be Perry Saturn who picks up the win after a after. So the person's going to lose is Sean O'Haire after a distraction finish on Sean O'Haire by Samoa Joe. Joe does not want him to win. Still. So the last thing we set up is the main event. So AJ comes out and says, "So Kurt, next Sunday will be your first proper shot at this belt. And guess what? Press sub shot at this belt. You will lose. AJ Styles to Hennig. And then we can have AJ take on. Let's have AJ take on Fit Finlay. Why not? Give it 20 minutes. Have AJ go over storytelling, and then we can have after the match, Kurt runs down and says to AJ's, let's hope Rick doesn't retire anytime soon. Is that something that can happen? Runs down and says AJ, your time is up next Sunday. Not your time is now, your time is up. Is Kurt Hennig's microphone skills that good? Those microphone skills are crap. Yeah, he is quite old now, it's true. DDP's probably... What's DDP? Diamond Dash Page is 47, so... Ric Flair is... Actually, yeah, can we sort by age on this list? No. Oh, we can, yes. So is there any... So let's go with... Like, anyone, probably about... I'd say 40 to 60. Who we have on this list? Well, Hart's already retired. Kurt's 45. Diamond Daz Page. Finley. Hogan's 50. Jerry's 53. Kevin Nash. I think Flair's our oldest guy. Yeah, Flair's 54. He's the oldest guy we have. Right, let's run this card. Frank Steiner vs Shelton Benjamin got a 61. Rick Michaels and TNT got a 48. X Promo got a 94. Akira and Jazz got a 71. Akira and Sarah Del Rey got a 70. Mark Jindrak versus James Storm got a 65. That segment got a 75. Raven, Abyss, Perry Saturn, and Jimmy Jacobs got an 86. Sean O'Hare, Samoa Joe versus Jimmy Jacobs and Perry Saturn got an 82. AJ's promo got an 100. AJ and Fit Finley got a 77. And AJ and Kurt Hennig got a 90. Nice. 84. When did he actually retire? WrestleMania something or other. $17.62. Nice. Da, 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 da. Right. Leon, we have another choice. Right, and other people in chat, of course. Scott Steiner, staying with WWE? Question mark. What does he do for their ratings? 765. It would pain them if we took him away. Should we go talk to Scott? 2008. Try and get him. Alright. Scott Steiner. What is your current offer? 38,000 for 2 years. We're off you 41,000. Okay. Try not to work house shows. That's fine. Everything, events and TV shows only. Yes. Sure, my friend. One day at a time now, as we wait for Scott Steiner. I think we got him, did we? Oh, hang on. Natty. Oh. What is their rival bid? You're offering him 54,000 a month. Jesus. Worst comes worst, we spend. Worst comes to worst, we make them spend big money on him. Yeah, exactly. I'll give you. All right, 75,000. Okay, 80,000 then. I think it's turn seriously time for you. Yes. Yes, you would. Did you see that they were offering creative control, Leon? They were offering Scott Steiner creative control. Of all things. I think it is more than Flair. For goodness sake, Shibata. What are they offering him now? Another year. It's the fact that they're offering him creative control, I think. As much as I'd like to take him off him, we're offering them eight. He's being offered 80,000. It's insane. Should we just back out of this deal? As much as I'd like to take Scott Steiner away from WWE, this is a lot of money to spend on Scott Steiner. I don't have him yet. Right, withdraw. Oh, okay. Scott Steiner. My offer is currently not being considered. I don't think you'll accept it. We got a show anyway, so we'll leave the deal on the tail. Actually, the deal that we offered him for hang on. Let me offer him the deal with 4 years, because then he says that's one of the two offers I'll seriously consider. Yeah, for 4 years I'll offer him that deal and see what he thinks. He'll probably take WWE's because of the creative control. For goodness sake, right? Oh, for goodness sake, it's a fart. Really? Is this even worth bothering over? Surely not. No action. Take no action. Exactly. Microphone tips, psychology, babyface. Thank you, Ted DiBiase, for completely being very helpful for microphone tips, but that's pretty much it. Right, this is the week of the pay-per-view. Leon, what's your final thing for the Gambler and Rhino to do before their match? TJ Jerusalem's going to take on Petey Williams again. 20 minutes. Let's have Petey Williams go over. Let's stop that scong. There we go. Sorry for putting my Spotify on screen there. Dun 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 dun. Just the other day, it's in the usual way. And Shibata's probably going to not come back to us for another couple of weeks, which is great. Eric announces a card. Eric Bischoff doing his 5-minute best promo there. Have Rhino beat Eddie Edwards, saying he's beaten a friend of the gambler and the gambler is next. Would you like Paul Heyman to cut that promo, not Rhino? How long do you want the match between Rhino and Eddie Edwards to go? Proud of you, maybe sit for a while. Have the gambler in another segment say he's not my friend, but I know how important he is to you. Point to Heyman. Okay. 7 minutes. Is it going to be a squash match, or is it just Rhino wins? I'll just leave it as Rhino wins. Alright. So, the highlights after the match. So, the gambler says after the match, Rhino, he's not my friend, but I know how important Heyman is to you. I just remembered I need to have that promo afterwards as well. Off screen, so Menace and Paul Heyman. After the match, Paul says Rhino has beaten the gambler's friend. Now he will beat the gambler. Right, and then Rhino, Paul Heyman, Menace, microphone, the gambler, overness, off screen. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Do you want Rhino and Paul Heyman on screen for this promo? Because obviously he points at him. So I guess you do. Yeah, saying Heyman owes him a debt. Okay. Right, the next segment is... Okay, so we need the tag segment next. So we're gonna have Scott Hall take on Matt Hardy, which will go 18 minutes, and have Matt go over, and then we're gonna have Jeff Hardy take on Kevin Nash, which will go 15 minutes and have Jeff go over. And then the other things we need to set up is we just need to have... Alright, so let's have Kevin Steen is backstage and is destroying Brian. Kevin Steen and Brian Danielson. Take away the biggest part of me. Let's get 8 minutes. What is Kevin Steen's best stat? I will just quickly check. Is his menace any good? 69 for his menace. That's not terrible. That's almost 70. We'll do that then. And then we'll have, as the main event, I want to have AJ Styles take on Sean Watman. Give it 25 minutes. Have AJ go over. Then, after the match, AJ says, Kurt, I will see you on Thunder. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning. This is the song. Right. Oh, I can give that one a go. Right, 26 minutes. Let's run the show. Right, TJ Wilson versus PD Williams got a 55. Shibata versus Red got a 57. Eric's promo got an 88. Akira and Lexi got a 71. Rhino and Eddie Edwards getting a 75. Rhino and Eddie Edwards have good chemistry. Eddie Edwards might be getting more of a push. Rhino and Paul Heyman's segment got an 88. The Gamba and Maria and Rhino and Paul Heyman got an 87. Scott Hall and Matt Hardy got an 82. Jeff Hardy and Kevin Nash got an 80. Kevin Steen and Brian got a 77. AJ and Waltman got a 77. And AJ's promo, 100. 83. Nakamura. You defend Alternaga. Johnny Grunge joins WWE. Lovely. SmackDown. I think we're still in this Scott Steiner rival bid. Yeah. What do they offer? What have they offered you now? I literally offered you another year on your contract. Said in both offers. Great. The deal is still going. We might get him. You never know. I really hope we don't get him. That's a lot of money to spend on Scott. Jimmy Star staying. Still haven't got any things back. He's really deciding if he wants that creative control at WWE. Just take it, Scott. We don't want you. I don't even know what I'd do with you if I had you. Still hasn't signed a new deal. Goodness sake. It's amazing that he still hasn't signed a deal. Right. Let us advance to Thunder. We are almost at the pay-per-view, so this is the last show before Halloween Havoc. DDP entertained the room with a poker tournament. Nice. And they have shared over their love of cupcakes. How lovely. Right. Last thing for this is... So, we'll be doing this show, and then we'll be doing the pay-per-view. Pay-pa-pa-pa-pa. That's pay-per-view, but in Spanish. It's not. He'd be the collector's sidekick to the gambler. I wouldn't like. I think that might not be a bad idea. He looks like he's ready to come up to main roster as well. He's holding his own against some pretty good talent, or very good talent. Sorry, not pretty good talent. Is this a WCW lives save? Now this isn't WCW. God, this is WWCW. This is my own company. This has been it's been going on for a few. This has been going on a long time now. This is we started in 2001, and it's now 2003, almost the end of 2003. So we're doing really well. The plan is to beat WWE as it always is, but we kind of built a roster, and it's very good. You should stick around, man. It's a lot of fun. And you've also come probably at the right time because the Gambler's just sorry, not the Gambler, the pay-per-view's just on Sunday, so uh, it's this week, so it's good. Well, I don't want Frankie Sarin to win this. I want Shelton Benjamin to win this. Right. Announces the card. Also, how are you, man? Sorry. Yeah, I didn't ask how you are. Microphone. There we go. Right, so let's have the women's match. Akira taking on cheerleader Melissa. Give that 20 minutes and have Akira go over. And then we can have Sarah attack. Also, Sarah and Akira are in the ring and a stare down happens. I was going to put ensures, but I can't spell it. Right. This feud is going to happen. So we'll have what we're going to have is what are we going to have? I don't know. Let's have a 1-on-2 handicap match. Let's have Jimmy Jacobs. Actually, no. Let's have. Oh, I don't know. A backstage beatdown. Let's have Jimmy Jacobs and Perry Saturn beat down Samoa Joe and Sean O'Hare. And then we're gonna have Abyss have a good match here. So Abyss versus Billy Kidman, not Bill Goldberg. But that would be a good feud. Oh, we should run Bill Goldberg versus Abyss. That'd be fun. Two unstoppable monsters. We're gonna have Abyss go over after botched interference finish on Billy Kidman by Samoa Joe, who managed to get up from his match. And then the other things, not a lot of other things on this card. Raven says after the match, Joe and Sean, you can't beat Abyss or my flock. Samoa Joe and Sean O'Hare. Oh, Menace. There you go. Off screen, off screen. So, we're going to have... so, Brick comes out and says, Mark, it's time for you to face the music. I have Prince Devitt out there, and I have Mark Jindrak. So our main event, right? I never thought I'd be saying this, but the main event of WWCW Nitro is Prince Devitt versus Mark Jindrak. Neat, I've resumed my 2002 WWE save on TEW 2020. Triple H and Eddie are my world champs. I made Lance Storm, Vampire, Raven, and big main event players. Also, the Cruiserweight division is pushed at the forefront with Teddy Hart, X-Pac, Ultimo Dragon, Ibushi, and AJ being featured heavily on SmackDown. Finally, I revived ECW and signed a bunch of new talent along calling up guys from development. That's awesome, man. So, let me run you through what's going on in our show. We have a fantastic main event division with AJ Styles currently being our main world champion. Raven is going to be the next challenger for it. Our mid card titles are held by Abyss and Brian Danielson. Our tag division is stacked with our champions currently being Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys. Our women's champion is currently Akira Hukato. I can't say the second name, but we have a stacked women's division. And yeah, that is our division right now. And Prince Devitt is part of the Horsemen with Ric Flair. Can Mark Jindrak go 35 minutes? No. Can he go 30 minutes? No. Can he go 25 minutes? Yes. And we're going to have Prince Devitt win this. Actually, no, we're going to have Mark Jindrak win after botched interference. So Mark Jindrak's going to win after botched outside interference on Prince Devitt from Ric Flair. Lovely. This also needs to be storytelling because this is going to be the last match on the card. Because the main event angle is going to be AJ comes out and says, Kurt, fight me now. Then smart to put Devitt with Flair. Hopefully he'll be a decent promo after some time with Flair. Yeah, that's what we did with AJ Styles, and now AJ Styles is the main eventer, putting out 100 quality promo every time he does a promo. Fight me now, and then a massive brawl happens. Chairs and tables fly. give it 15 minutes, I think. We also have AMW with Flair. Yes. So AMW, Chris Harris and James Storm. AJ Styles and Kurt Hennig. Overness. There we go. Right, that is run this show. Last show before the pay-per-view. TNT versus Rick Michaels got a 48. Frankie Kazarian versus Shelton Benjamin got a 60. Frankie Kazarian stayed that's fine. Eric Bischoff got a 88. Cheerleading Melissa and Akira got a 72. And Sarah Del Rey and Akira got a 64. Jimmy Jacobs, Perry Saturn, Samoa Joe, and Sean O'Hare got a 74. Abyss and Billy Kidman got a 75. Raven and Joe got an 82, which is nice. That's very solid. It is very solid. Ric Flair and Prince Devitt got an 83. Prince Devitt and Mark Jindrak getting a 79 in the main event. What can I say? AJ Styles versus Kurt Hennig is fantastic. What a main event segment. That went 15 minutes and it was still amazing. 100. 85 there. That's why AJ Styles is the best in this game. Dun, dun. Are you popular? We are national size. Yes. I'd say yes. We do get a lot of injuries, but that's not my fault. Vader forgotten. But we don't need Vader. I like Vader, we don't need him. We didn't start the game as National either. We've been building up for 3 long years. Steve Austin's storyline going head to head with the Undertaker. No way. What does this mean? This feels bad, Leon and guys. That is true. CM Punk was going to main event Starcade. This seems bad. Those let it known that they now have a hostile view of WWCW. Well, that was good. That was bound to happen at some point. Oh. Well, it's fine. Everybody want to go to war? Well, I was kind of counting on that. But anyway, it's time. Speaking of war, it's time to do our pay-per-view. Time decline. Jake Roberts is up there. Good old Vince saw a WCW logo and was like, "Fuck that." What is our pay-per-view? Oh, it's Halloween Havoc. Of course it is. Halloween Havoc time. Koenig and Canson, nice. Right. Fucked up wrestling TV. Woo. Pick. No, no Puerto Rico. What the hell do you think you're doing? Don't you Puerto Rico me. Am I the Palace? That's not enough fans. Let's use our WWCW arena, which has 40,000, but fuck it. Let's assign this as the venue. Right. It's like we stole a lot of their talent. They had it coming. Right. So, if you don't know how pay-per-views work here, I book the matches, and you tell me in chat who you want to win them. But we're going to start off the night with what we always do. It's for the Pathway title. This is a championship, which basically means if you defend it 5 times in a row, you get a shot at a mid-card title. So it's kind of like the X Divisions and kind of like Money in the Bank. So I will quickly just put those people in the match. And it is... Where is he? So Air Paris, Boy Rude, PJ Black, Roderick Strong, and Ken Anderson. Split book for me. Oh, Frankie Zone. Oh, Frankie Zone and Super Crazy are both carrying injuries. Well, let's remove both of those. And let's get some more low mid carders in there. Like Harry Smith and Teddy Hart. Nice. Right. You have so much young guys. Yeah. We have a lot of good young talent. You should see our developmental brand. I'll show you afterwards. Right. Okay, guys. Choice to make. Do we have Ken Anderson defend it for a 5th time and get another shot? Do we think that's what we want to do? This is what he'll be the first 2-time champion to do this. And the only other person in history to defend it for 5 times in a row. I think Ken Anderson deserves it. So we're gonna have him win it. Oh, this is okay on the pre-show. Yeah, a lot of people wanted to sign them when we started. Yeah. Is he good in the ring? Ken Anderson, yeah. He's really got good. Eric announces the card with the main event, AJ versus Kurt. Right. So we're going to open the night with... actually, let's open the night with a good old classic US title match between Kevin Steen. We had to split into 2 brands. Yes, we did. Kevin Steen and Brian Danielson are going to go for a 30-minute classic to open the show here for the US title. Who would you like to see go over? Brian Danielson to keep the title or Kevin Steen to go on with it? So we're on the road to Starcade as well. Kevin's seen if the storyline is fresh. Brian. Why do you say Brian, Leon? Because you want to? Would you rather have Brian versus the Gambler? I think I'm going to have Brian win this one. Brian. Kevin Steen will get his opportunity. But Brian will win this one. Our next match will be for the tag team titles. It will be the team of the Hardy Boys. Holds it till Starcade, okay. The Hardy Boys taking on the Outsiders. This is the end of their feud. I think we can only have this go for like 15 minutes. Would you like to see the Hardys keep the titles or give it to the Outsiders? But this is the end of the feud. What can Scott? What can he do anymore? What's his stamina? 49, Jesus. 15 minutes is probably the only time he can go for the tag titles. Hardys. So the Hardys are going over. Jeff Hardy picks up the win. Our next match is a big one. Since Bischoff came up with the idea of the Elimination Chamber story, maybe we should do that for a title shot. Also Hardys. I think we had, we just had the Elimination Chamber happen, didn't we? If I remember. Right, let's have another big match. This is the Gambler taking on Rhino. How long would you like to go? So Leon books these Gambler matches, Gollum. The Gambler is Kenny Omega, and his gimmick is he gambles, and he's the best thing in the company. And Leon is the man behind it. He's the mastermind. So he books these feuds and books these matches with the Gambler in it. I keep buffering. Oh no. You'll be a fan of the Gambler's work, Gollum. This man is completely different to Kenny. It's not the same man. I hope Leon can stop buffering so he can book the matches. Had the Gambler win with a surprise roll-up. Is this the end of the feud as well, by the way? Surprise roll-up. Flash pinfall finish. Just waiting for Leon. I think this is the end of the feud. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, right, let's end the feud. How long would you like it to be? 18 minutes-ish? Yeah, about that. Okay, good. Right, the next match is going to be. Ooh, let's do the triple threat match. This will be the triple threat match between Abyss, Samoa Joe, and Sean O'Haire. Let's give it 25 minutes. This is for the TV title. Who'd like to go over this one? I think I know who I want to go over. The new champion Abyss, who Raven gave the title to after Raven wanted bigger things. So this will be Abyss's first title defense of the title. So Raven, sorry, not Raven. Leon says Abyss. Abyss needs to win to cement the reign. Yeah. Should we keep this feud going for another month? I think. Or is this the end of the feud? Do you think? Because Ken Anderson could be. We could put Ken Anderson versus um, Abyss next. Because Ken Anderson will be able to cash in his thing. So, and that gives a cooldown period on Raven and his flock and stuff. You can, yeah, actually that gives a four-way. Then we can have a four-way at the next pay-per-view, and then that's the last match. You know what? We'll keep this going. Yeah, good idea. Our next match will be for the women's title. This will be the end of the feud. It will be Akira versus Sarah Del Rey. I'm going to give this one 18 minutes. Actually, I'm going to give it 20 minutes because I can trust Akira here. So it's Akira. This will be the end of the feud. Will Akira reign supreme, or will it be Sarah Del Rey's time? Akira as Sarah isn't ready yet. Yep, I agree. Sarah's done really well though. She's held her own in this feud. Our next matches, like Abyss pins O'Haire, but Anderson and Joe have both title shots, so they could fight for a number 10, and they have a one-on-one against Abyss. Good idea. Our next match will be, it will be Ric Flair versus Mark Gingerak. I'm gonna give this one 25 minutes. I think Mark can go 25. Do you think? What's his stamina? 70. I think he can go 25. We'll keep this feud going for another month. So Ric Flair or Mark Gingerak, guys. I think Rick could carry him to a good match. I'm just going to put Ric Flair because I think you guys want to have Ric Flair win that one. Even I would have Ric Flair win that one. So we're going to have AJ Styles entrance, as we always do. Rick, yeah, thought so. Now, the main event match, ladies and gentlemen, is finally the match that we never thought we'd see for a good amount of time. It's AJ... Actually, let me just check Kurt's stamina. 71. Not actually that much. I only give that 30 minutes. It'll be for the World Championship. It is AJ Styles and Kurt Hennig. Who wins it? We're going to have this feud going for another month, I think. Go with slow build. Okay. Well, I should pace the match so that it begins slowly and works the way to a big finish. Okay. AJ. I say AJ as well. Alright. AJ. Right. that is the card for this evening. I'll run you through the card quickly. Bryan Danielson versus Kevin Steen. Hardys versus the Outsiders. Gambler versus Rhino. Abyss versus Mojo versus Sean O'Haire. Akira versus Sarah Day. Ric Flair versus Mark Jindrak. AJ Styles' entrance. And then AJ Styles versus Kurt Hennig. Let us run this card. Just want to check I've done. Check the time of Kurt versus AJ. I think it's 30 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, it's 30 minutes. Those two can do 30 minutes. Surely. Right. Let me just check I've done the storylines. Yes, 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 yes. 96 heat. This could be good. Let's run the show. The opening bout got a 69, and Ken Anderson defends for a 5th time. Good job. X promo got a 94. That's a good start. Bryan Danielson versus Kevin Steen got an 82. Very good. Hardy Boys versus the Outsiders got an 81. That's very good. The Gambler versus Rhino got an 80. That's very nice. Abyss versus Smojo versus Sean O'Haire got an 82. That's very good as well. Ric Flair versus Mark Jindrak got an 81. Ric Flair carried the hell out of that match. Akira versus Sarah Day got a 73. AJ Styles' entrance got a 93. And the main event... 96. Hell yeah. AJ Styles winning performance for 95. Kurt Hennig 73. Look at AJ Styles' in-ring performance, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, this is fantastic. Makes defense number 24 of his WWCW World Championship title. Slow build is the best thing. I'm probably sure I've been told that before, but you know. Right, end show. 96 overall. 30,000 people. AJ Styles praised for a great performance. The Gambler praised for a great performance. And Kurt Hennig praised for a great performance. Make speech, make speech, make speech. Awesome. A very good night of wrestling. Not our best show ever. We've gotten 100 before. Don't want to brag. That was because it was main evented by Eddie Guerrero versus AJ Styles, but you know. 30,000. Oh no! Oh no! That is sad news to end it on. AJ, come on, man. Wendy. 18.51. How many people saw it? 13 million people saw that show. I just want to say, so Greed was the show we got 100 on. Only 12 million people saw that. That was awesome. Leon, we actually got him. Scott, you... Oh. I can't believe that. Well, fuck me. So, not only did we just spend 80,000 a month on Scott Steiner. That's fine, man. We're done now. Anyway, this is the end of the stream. But Scott Steiner's now coming to WWCW. That's so stupid. Anyway, thank everyone for watching this stream. I'll be back tomorrow with more of this. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh yes, I was going to show you developmental, wasn't I? This is a developmental. I'll show you the good one. I'll just quickly. So that's that page there, and then I'll slowly scroll down. Yeah, so that's our developmental brand. It's a very good developmental brand. You got a lot of guys. But anyway, have a good evening, and I will see you tomorrow for some more TEW 2016. Thank you, good night.